Shall we get to another story or take another call? It's up to you. No.
Story.
Don't want to do either? Want to just leave? All right, see. All right. So I got a story for you.
Okay.
This is another one you may debate with me about. I want to get your feelings about this. So is your brain ready to work? Give it a second. Okay, there we go. So this story is about nude sunbathing. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure why this is popping up in the news now, because I read through a bunch of the stories and it really isn't recent, but I think it was a pretty cool issue, so I want to talk about it. So in 2008, it said a woman who goes by the name of Miss Feely was sunbathing topless, and she was asked by a policeman to put her shirt on. So she was sunbathing and she was asked to put a shirt on, and she pretty much refused to put a top on, and she was arrested for exposing herself. And so she went to, the courthouse or the jail or wherever you go. And shortly after, she was arrested again for the exact same thing. And what she was basically saying is, all right, if men can do it, then why the heck can't I do it? Just because I'm a girl? And she's saying that the laws discriminate because men can go topless and women can't, and that it's unfair, and that women are not treated equally under the law. So let me ask you this. Should women be allowed to be topless just like men, whether they're working outside or, running outdoors, exercising?
I have mixed views on this because I think women and men, we should be equal in that sense. But at the same time, since our culture has made boobs the center of, what every guy thinks about a girl, you go to the boobs, everything's about the boobs. So, you can't expect someone to not react if you see a topless woman in public. But at the same time, I feel like we should be able to, but I don't want to, since everyone already has those preconceived notions that boobs go with, are just, sex, I don't know what to call them. Like a sex
symbol, I guess?
Yeah, like a sex symbol, I guess, or,
So, how do you feel about breastfeeding? Should women be allowed to breastfeed in public when it isn't so much of a sex symbol, but, the baby needs to eat, and, it's kind of a natural thing?
Yeah, but I think most women who do it in public, well, I know they have a lot of the time in, restaurants and stuff, they have, private rooms where you can do it, but...
So, should someone be punished if they,
No, that's ridiculous.
So, do you want to hear my thoughts on it?
Yes.
So I understand your standpoint of, yes, women and men should be treated as not equals in the sense that, I don't think women should be sent to war like men are, or I still think that women and men should have separate bathrooms, but they should be treated fairly in every way that we can.
Right.
So, in the sense that, we both get to vote and both get, equal job opportunities and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, you know what? Go ahead. Let them be topless if they want. They aren't really harming anything. Mm-mm. Do you think so?
No.
So, I don't know. I think the only reason, like you were saying, that boobs are a sex symbol, so it may be kind of a distraction for people driving or something. I think that if they went ahead and allowed this, then...
people would get used to it.
I mean, the only reason boobs are so... intriguing, I guess, is because everyone kind of treats them like curse words and covers them up and keeps them protected and be like, oh, you can't see this until you're this age.
Yeah, or you can't have cleavage or too much cleavage. It's just they're part of your body,
So I think if instead of we kind of forbid that and keep it secret, then I don't know. I don't think that she was harming anyone, and just, maybe she was more comfortable, or for whatever reason.
She didn't want any freaking tan lines, obviously.
Exactly. So, I don't think showing your boobs if you're a woman should be illegal, so you go, girl.
Woo!
Can I say that? Can guys say you go, girl?
You go, girl. I guess so.
I'll say it now. So, let's go ahead and get some viewer feedback.
Are you sure you want to do that? You do realize they're just going to be like, woo! Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right.